So white folks, along with others, have decided to go right on ahead and start themselves a march nationwide, April 5th, called Hands Off, and they're recruiting for this march too now as we speak. And basically, what this march was put together for to give pushback and resistance to the things that Donald Trump and Elon Musk are doing in terms of laws and things that they're trying to implement. Now the people who put together this march are calling this march grassroots funded, but to my knowledge and understanding, it ain't grassroots funded. It's actually funded by the Democratic Party. And what I say to people wanting to get out there and march, if you want to go march, go right on ahead and knock yourselves out. Because on my channel, if you know my channel and are tapped in with me, I've long, been vocal about not liking the Republican Party. But on the other hand, the flip side to that coin, I've long been vocal about not liking the Democrat Party, both of which are branches off the same tree. I say to hell with them both. The only thing I'm in favor of is black empowerment, and to the FBA family, I say that this has not a dang on thing to do with us, and that we sit our black behinds home on this one because I said it before on my channel. A lot of these individuals who are so mad and disgruntled now and angered to the point of crashing out about what Donald Trump and Elon Musk are doing, these are the same individuals that, couldn't wait to get out here and run to the polls to vote for them. They put them in office in all actuality. So they can miss me with that. And another aspect of how we gotta view this thing is a lot of these individuals, they looking for, alliances with foundational black American society and some kind of camaraderie now because they can't stand on their own 2 feet. They doing it to be fake in all actuality, or because they can't stand on their own 2 feet. They ain't used to facing no injustice or oppression on any scale. And they know we as foundational black Americans, we're the face of fighting racial injustice and oppression. We stand up to oppression. We're that force to be reckoned with. We get out there and we make whole paradigm shift. And another way we got to view this too is a lot of these individuals that are, so disgruntled and mad and are out here protesting about what Donald Trump and Elon Musk are doing. These are the same individuals that ain't for foundational black Americans getting our reparations. In fact, these are the same individuals that'll say, why don't you guys stop begging, pull yourselves up by your bootstraps? It'll corrupt the economy. You guys don't deserve no reparations. The hell, we don't deserve no reparations. It's a dead old, we gonna get it because we ain't gonna let our foot up off the gas pedal. But I digress. You know what? But yeah, we shouldn't get out here, and I ain't putting the cape on for not a damn person. If we could have, when we could have used a slight little bit of help, we look back and we got nobody backing us. We got no reinforcements but foundational black Americans. So the hell if I am getting out here putting the cape on for anybody but foundational black Americans. Because, when we used to do that, years ago, that energy wasn't reciprocated. In fact, people thought we owed something. We owed them something. They took our kindness as a weakness, so them days is gone, and I say that we don't get out here and put the cape on for not a damn person, we got to stay our behinds home as foundational black Americans because, I got that rebellious spirit in me. I'm all for bucking the system, giving the middle finger to the system, but if I got to lay it all on the line, the only people I'm doing that for is foundational black American society, because I know that's the only person that got me. Just my thoughts on the matter. Peace.